All right, Shabale, una good afternoon. Inside this afternoon, hope say body day. Siriri, serere. Hope say things go kajadly. We don't carry body, carry face, carry everything inside studio. Inside this afternoon, no be small thing with immediate alacrity. I don't carry my face, carry everything, carry everybody. Enter inside studio to come discuss matters where they happen for inside we community in Nigeria and things where they happen for inside Nigeria at large. My name now distinguished honorable MJ himself. Call me the town crier. Call me Alhaji Mirago himself. If you still call me, the only man who man rapper where they enter people come and discuss with no concern am. Man, where they put mouth for discussion, we no concern am. The only man where we say both the one where they call me put and the one where they no call me put. Now they like chook my leg. Now maybe the national treasure amebo where they do things the way you want do am. Now so you take B. You understand? We don't show on top half hour to the other Western Spring Television inside this afternoon. There's a man way naked. You know they put one for pocket. Woman where they pursue. You know the whole chest run. Now so the batata be. They know they tell blind man say in the fall. When he touch her, you go know say time don't reach to take come off for where he did. Now so the level TV. We don't show inside this afternoon. Matter plenty from the front. And also we go to discuss and the way the thing they TV. I get one guest inside studio this afternoon. We go follow the put mouth for inside onions. To take chop and make we see how the thing tastes for mouth. I mean if you know go come out small tears for eye. You understand the matter. On top of that level, you know the way the matter they be. Make a run shabale go check front. And when I check front, come back. We will come begin discuss matters we concern half hour Tori on top Western Spring Television. My name now honorable MJ himself. Call me the town crier himself. Call me international. Talk with no concern you. Alhaji Mirago himself. The only Chinese Nigerian in China. Dao Xiangxi le. Ku Xiangxi. Fang yang kao fang shi xie ma di xie. Shi xie wa. I they come. No go anywhere. Shabale, we don't come back on top of the matter. We begin tiafa, carry matter they go, the way to be. They say no matter the way it be, the weight of elephant. You know me say make it cover road. And plenty water now don't fall. We don't know the one we go from ocean. Like I said talking before, I get guests from inside studio inside this afternoon. We'll go follow the discuss matter. Him, you know the way Yoruba go does say Oduni one shy more for local. That is in face. It don't popular in face na B-board. He don't come here before and based on what we discussed last time, we will not finish. Now make me tell and say we need to continue where we stop. I'm talking about no other person but Honorable Babawale Jamiu, Bokwola, Youth and Strategic Engineering. Okay, engagement to the Osun State government, to the Osun State governor himself, in person of Adeleke. And apart from that, he's also a businessman. He do plenty work. You know, so they say one road no enter market. Now make one man need to do like 6 work. Should in case one do one thing, you will find another thing to do. Honorable Kupola, good afternoon inside this afternoon. Hi B.
Good afternoon, MEJ. It's my pleasure being here. Good afternoon, viewers at home. I'm indeed very happy to be here. I mean, I dig it, but I dig camp.
You always dig it, but I like the fact say you use Nigeria take so it can't be like say we plan them because if you look me where now I'm on white, you're on white. I did on green for trouser. Green, there your clothes. What do we plan?
For me, it's a personal branding. Okay. And as a matter of fact, it's me interested to know that the last 13 years, I do not put on any other way apart from green and white.
Oh,
just
really?
to show you that I'm proudly a Nigerian. I'm obsessed with the development of my country.
Wow.
So for me, it's not just about today.
It's not about, okay, not be about today.
Not be about
it's just
today.
About the color.
It's a consistent brand.
Peace, the unity and all of that. And thank you very much for standing in for Nigeria. I pray may Nigeria stand for you.
Amen.
We're going to be to stand for the country and make the country stand for you. You understand me now? When you need
yeah, but you know that an average African would say, God bless America, and they would always look forward to what they can do for their country.
Definitely.
So it's also a question of what we can do for our country as well.
Now, so the matter take be. Make me for know they take inside this afternoon. You don't swallow your people already, and according to plenty matter idea inside with front. But where we will carry the pilot from today. This one shocked me. We will carry the pilot from Niger State. Not be small thing at all. According to waiting the apple for inside Niger State. According to Bago, the governor, the executive governor of Niger State. Now Bago carry my shop on your stock say According to what I want to continue now for Niger State, all preachers must submit sermon for approval before preaching. On top of that level, that one shocked me. But according to Jack Robinson, we hear say Governor Umaru Bago of Niger State has defended his administration's directive requiring religious preachers in the state to submit their sermons for approval before delivery. Speaking on top one of the media house, on top one politics matter they do on Sunday, Bago dismissed claims that the government had banned evangelism. Instead, he said the move was aimed at preventing inflammatory preaching capable of inciting the public against the state. That is preaching where they talk about the state. I mean, when they talk about the government against the citizens. I didn't ban evangelism for everyone going to sermon on Friday. He should bring his scriptures for review, and it's normal. Even in Saudi Arabia, this is done. The government explained. We cannot say because you are a cleric, you will go out and preach messages that are anti-people, anti-government, and you think it's normal. When we answer, say, if this new policy was introduced out of fear of some one or two things, the governor admitted that it was part of the government's concerns. You know, as I laugh now, just say you said they laugh during the matter. And before we go talk one or two Jack Robinson, the government say, moving forward, anybody we want preach you, either you want preach for church, or you want preach for your mosques, or you want preach for anywhere, you guys bring the sermon, come give. That is, if you go give Bago sermon, Holy Spirit don't lead you to talk another thing during that. So as you give Bago sermon, you got write down that. You got read down word for word. Now, honorable, wait till you get to talk for this matter, coming from an executive governor of a state to both the Islam world and the Christianity within for his state. Wait till you get to talk for this matter.
I feel that first and foremost, we must all understand that the problem of Niger State seems to be peculiar. And over time, Niger State has suffered a lot of crises, a lot of
you will try to pull one pigeon. Everybody they listen to this program, we know book.
A lot of clashes have been going on in Niger State. So they have a peculiar problem. We say when it comes to security, there are security issues in the state. There are security threats. And no be news. We say part of people where they influence the society most in our religious settings, most especially our churches and our mosques, because in Nigeria as a country, we carry our religion matter for head. And as a matter of fact, you go agree with me, we say even some wives for house, then they respect their fathers in the Lord. They even pass their husband at home. So the point is, it is understandable that anything where these pastors and mosque talk for churches and mosque will influence crises if not well looked at. But at the same time, it is also important that may we not forget, our right to religion, to peaceful assembly is enshrined in the constitution of our country. And at the same time, to speak anything with their mind, freedom of expression is also enshrined in the constitution as well.
But according to my, sure you they try tell me now say Governor Bago on this new mission. I don't know when I call it Mission Impossible or Mission Possible. Are you trying to tell me that he's on the right track for this?
I am trying to analyze so that you can understand. Having said that, the truth be also be say, let's think about in the context of Osun State. For me as a person, I understand the power of religious settings and what dialogue can do rather than creating policies that do not give a enabling environment for people. May I imagine pastor waiting for Elisha, if you want to do Sunday service, and imam waiting for Iwo, if you want to pray for Juma service, make all of them the line up for one government office like that, say they won't submit and review the sermon of preaching on a daily basis. We would see that it seems like something that it is debatable when it comes to our collective intelligence.
But this thing, you see, sermon, me the feel say, nah, I don't know how Islam be. Me not Christian. Sure you understand?
Yes.
Someone at the few saying are waiting spirit tell those clerics, like maybe pastor or imam. It's a spiritual thing. Not be just waiting, you go just stand up, say, now wait, I want to go teach people today be this. You understand? So for you to come say you want write them out, go give government, make government come approve them.
No. It better me will see they tell ourselves truth. The spiritual setting, the spiritual factor of religious setting is one key. Another thing is that every religion has a curriculum that guides their preaching and their sermon. For Islam, is the Holy Quran. And for Christianity, is the Bible.
Yeah.
So in a context, just like in schools and institutions, whereby we have curriculum or say, this week, this is the topic that we are teaching. Next week, this is the topic that we are teaching. But to submit scripted sermon is what I think that it is out of space. And as a matter of fact, it go better if the government, they relate directly with religious leaders, set up dialogue sections. Men are they engage ourselves, say, for the peace and development of our state and our society, it go better make religious leaders no incite violences. And at the same time, all these religious leaders will also say, if they incite violence, if they incite crisis in the society, it no go they only affect people. It no go only affect the government alone, but it will affect their immediate family because they are picking self, they part of the society. And who knows if they have incited crisis, if it will also fall back on them.
All right, thank you for that very one. Make we not just carry that matter too far because other stories still dey we front. Make we talk about this one in 1 minute before we run go market, go see what they happen for there. According to what we hear, my run enter night bus, enter inside River State. According to what I see, there's a man arrested for defiling 12-year-old girl inside River State. On top of the level, the River State Police Command, they don't arrest one man, will be 48 years old. Emmanuel George. Why you can't be Emmanuel? Why you be Emmanuel? Of all names, why they go name you Emmanuel? My name. For allegedly defiling a 12-year-old girl, named withheld. In Port Harcourt, the state capital, on top of the level, the spokesperson for the command, SP Grace, Naikarima Toktoko, say on Monday, stated that George committed the offense on September 6, 2025, after ruling a minor while she was sent on an errand by an auntie. According to her, the victim, who had gone to buy fried potatoes, was attacked by George, a native of Akwa Ibom, but residing in Port Harcourt. This statement read on the 6th of September 2025 at about 7:30 p.m. Operative of the State Police Command, the dom attached to the CP Strike Force, received a distress call reporting that a 12-year-old girl who came to spend the holiday with her auntie at Mini Olu, badness don't happen to. According to matter, we said the suspect dragged the victim into the victim into one place where no 2 day very para before we go talk 1 or 2 things inside keke na pep. The guy don't pep the girl. On top of the level right now, the man don't there for police kappa Kibi. Now there go the face with the apple. But on top of the matter, we go talk on that 1 minute before we go break. What you get to talk, because I don't know why man go see women. You get women day as in mature. Why be saying now? Explain.
MEJ. Mona, know they deceive ourselves. The bitter truth is there is no other name for rapists. Now animals them be. Now animals rapists them. Whether now adults, be now underage, then they defile. Rapists are adults. Having said that, you see, defiling an adult, it is one grave sin. That for me as a person, to say I have a veto power, I would say that anybody that has defied an adult will be condemned to death. It's a personal opinion.
Which is not bad.
And having said that, another thing we say, hey, for me as a person, in my duty as a youth engagement aide to the governor, we were in a school in the state for an intervention. And while we were talking about fundamental rights we young people, we children get under the constitution of the country, you no go believe, say, you get one small girl like this, we raise hands, won't ask me question. See, what if in uncle, in papa elder brother, they touch him anyhow, when it make sense. See, it makes sense for him, for the girl to speak out.
I was like,
specifically, it has been happening to her. So this is something that saddens my heart to say that the context that we have in the country is not even giving these young people freedom of expression, despite the fact that they have freedom of dignity to protect their fundamental human rights. So beyond all of these stories too, I feel it is also important for us to also create an enabling environment for victims of violences, gender-based violences, to speak out. Say for instance now, I've also witnessed a case whereby there were murmurs that it happened and it did not happen, and in the side in the community here in Osun State. Yeah. And because of fear of protecting the interest of the young girl, you cannot believe that they decided to cover all of the issues up. So that they know. But so in the context of this, the point is, beyond all of this, we should also ensure that there is a victim protection mechanism for anybody who don't become victims of gender-based violence. I think say that one important thing where civil society institution must also work together with the government and see how the thing go happen. But in a nutshell, me una no lie.
It's a no-no.
And rapists na animals then be. Rapists na animals then.
Because I don't even know how you would think. Plenty women fool everywhere. How you go just look finish and a small picking?
Imagine.
I don't understand. What do you think?
Imagine.
All those kind of men, if you catch them, flog waiting no good for their body. It is where the God, the thing be say, as we try as much as possible to take beg government, make them make things better, make people say behave right. And just the thing we did that. So that for the beg government, we know where we the beg and go. You understand the matter? Make I run go check what they happen for up under like few seconds, and when I come back, we'll discuss the two matter with front, and then I will go to close matter on top of our throwing inside Western Spring Television. I stay there with Honorable Bukwola. They come, no go anywhere.
Nigeria once had giraffes, rhinos, and cheetahs, but we have lost this iconic species. And we may lose our lions, elephants, and gorillas too. Be iconic and join me to protect our wildlife. Report wildlife crime and say no to illegal bushmeat, because poaching steals from us all.
Welcome back after that very small break where we carry body don't go, and we don't come back and make I finally discuss the matters where remain. Honorable Bukwola today here with me inside studio. Looking for finish this matter. Now, Shabali make a run. Shabali entered matters we concern the things that happen for inside we country Nigeria. According to, we have the inflation rate drops to 20.12% in August. According to the matter, the Nigerian inflation rate raised by 1.76% to 20.12% in August 2025 from 21.88% in July 2025. This represents the 5th consecutive month decline since April 2025, when it stood at 23.71%. The National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, disclosed this on Monday in this Consumer Price Index, CPI, report for August 2025. This report stated in August 2025, the headline inflation rate raised to 20.12% relative to the July 2025 headline inflation rate of 21.88%. On a year-on-year, that is YOY basis, the headline inflation rate was 12.03%, lower than the rate recorded in August 2024, 32.15%. This shows that the headline inflation rate described in August 2025 compared to the same month in the preceding year, i.e. August 2024, though it's with a different base, year November 2029 at 100%. My leader, look, we come back to you. According to the way the matter they be now, are we dancing forward or we are?
Honestly, it sounds good that the inflation rate of the country has dropped drastically. But like I said, it sounds good. Because in real sense, let's also be practical. That how does this affect the life of ordinary Nigerians?
On the ordinary commoner.
Yes, and especially in the context of an Osun state. The truth is, salaries generally are not increasing. That's a fact. Thanks to Osun state government that I have implemented the new minimum wage and they are not owing salaries. But what about the private sectors whereby salaries are not being increased, and day in, day out, prices of commodities, goods in markets keeps on increasing. So this inflation rate we don't drop now. Hope say it dey affect Gary for Joba market. Say the price too don't drop.
Hope say they affect pepper and tomato.
You understand? Pepper and tomato for Oluwode market, has it also dropped? It is not dropping.
No, one of the things when me I even the thing be say, be like say we just they announce things, we know they happen.
So the context is all of this is good in news, but how does this transcend to economic policies for young people, for citizens out there? It is good that inflation rates are dropping. It shows that this is the governance system is working. But in real sense, I also feel that beyond all of this, the federal government has to also work on a way whereby they can also soften the effect of all of these economic crises for citizens at large. And a notably unfortunate context of it is while all commodities or prices are up, in the case of economic hardship, you can still imagine that the federal government is still owing local government allocation of Osun State in the last 7 months close to 100 billion naira. All of this has direct influence on the livelihood of citizens, especially the context of Osun State. So it is also good that the federal government, beyond all of these reduction, drops in inflation rates, is welcome. But it is also good that the federal government also exhibits interest in ameliorating poverty and hardship of Osun citizens and residents by releasing the long overdue local government allocations in this state.
Okay, on top of that level, you don't hear and finish. Now there we go take close mouth page come on top matter we concern for Tori. If you look your time don't give us signal already. Cutting, though they already the draw go meet the second cutting. So make I not go overshoot past my time. Honorable people, I thank you very much for coming on the program this afternoon. I hope say when I call you next, you will still pull up.
I will pull up 1 million times. I am indeed very happy to be part of this show, and especially the fact that it's all about in the interest of public. And I hope that together we'll make a better Nigeria.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. It's just that you get some things where you know go back with as you do and collect them. All right, now there I go take close mouth. Pitch come on top matter to concern for Tori inside this afternoon. Don't forget, say we programs. They're on top YouTube and every of our social media platform. Now there, now you fit get all of them from until Thursday where I will carry my body again. Enter inside studio, come discuss matter where they consign things where they happen for inside we community in Nigeria and things where they happen for inside with the world. And large. Until Thursday, double trialism once more to the Osun State Youth and Strategic Engagement Special Advisor to the Governor on that matter, Honorable Popola. Thank you very much for coming on the program this afternoon. From there, from every one of us who follow the program, Michelle Lua will put the news together. Thank you very much, and everybody where they behind the console to make sure say things they go well, camera clean, and where they drop button back and front to say make sure say everything goes seriously, serere. Una double trialism. Until Thursday, una bye bye.